Okay, back in action. Turner Talk number 41. This one's going to be breaking someone. Before we get into it, just quick update. How long's it been, Stamp? A couple months, huh? It's been since I don't know, March maybe? It's been a while. So it's currently September. Season's about to start up. Excited about that. At a new school, Putnam City West. Coaching junior high this year, so that's going to be interesting. And then also, obviously, the TNT WC is going into its second season, so excited about that. And yeah, getting back on Turner Talks because season's approaching. Got to give a shout out to Jordan Burroughs. Okay, just won his 7th world and Olympic gold medal, which makes him the most decorated, arguably the greatest. A lot of people would say the greatest American wrestler of all time. Really cool, big deal. And just the Americans in general, men's and women's side, just killing it. So many gold medals, so many finals. It's incredible, and it just kind of shows where our wrestling's going. And we got a lot of good stuff going on in the United States, and we're just going to keep it rolling. So that's the update with me. So let's get right into it. Turner Talk number 41, breaking someone. So to break somebody, I think the most important thing is to have the 3 P's. Okay, so the 3 P's are pressure, pace, and points. Okay, pressure, pace, and points. And you'll notice, prime example is DT's finals match, David Taylor's finals match against Yazdani. Completely broke him. Okay, started off kind of slow in the sense of points, but the other 2 factors were there. Okay, and that's what the first one we'll start with is pressure. So pressure. Your pressure needs to be consistent on someone to break them. Like, it can't be where I just pressure somebody every now and then, the beginning of the match or the end of the match or whatever. I have to pressure them the entire match. David Taylor pressures people with his collar tie. Okay, you can pressure people in different ways. You can pressure them maybe with an underhook. A lot of the Iranians, you'll notice, always dig an underhook, and that's kind of how they pressure people and wear people out. I think the most effective way to wear someone out, though, is pulling on this posterior chain. So your posterior chain is like the largest muscle group in your body, okay? Your neck goes all the way down through your back, lower back, butt, hamstrings, calves, like all that stuff. Pulling on them, pulling on them. So snaps are very effective for breaking people, pulling on that posterior chain. Yeah, snaps, collar ties, pulling on people. But like I said, underhooks too, because you're kind of raising them up and it's making them work to get back down because they don't want to be up out of position. 2-on-1s, into them, down. Okay, lots of different ways to work on that and put pressure on people. Okay, you can also put pressure on people with your pace. And that leads me to my next point is pace. Your pace has to be higher than theirs to break them. And it could be like a little bit higher than theirs or it could be a lot higher than theirs, right? Either way, it's going to help you to break someone if your pace is higher than theirs, because that's just adds to that pressure, adds to that kind of insurmountable feeling. And that's what it is. When you break someone, they feel like you're an insurmountable force. Like there's no way that they can overcome you. There's no way that they can withstand you, right? You completely broke their spirit and their will to compete. Okay. And it sounds kind of sadistic, but it's really not. Like I tell my kids all the time, like breaking someone is one of the best things you can do for them because it shows them their weaknesses. Like it helps to highlight the weaknesses in their training and their preparation and probably the way they live their life, right? So theoretically, you're actually making them a better man or a better woman by breaking them on the mat. So by giving them your all. And that's the point of competition, right? Is to give them your all. So some people would say, it's mean to break someone, but it's not. It's the point of the sport. And if they're going to get anything out of this sport, then you need to go 100%. And you need to go 100% against them, right? So you need to break them. Okay. So pressure, pace, and then the last one is points. You need to be scoring points. Okay. If you have pressure and pace and all these things and you're not scoring any points and separating yourself from them, you're never really going to break them because they're always going to be within a scoring distance. And like when they look up at that scoreboard, it doesn't crush their hopes and their dreams and their spirit because they know that they're almost there, right? They're close. So it's about scoring points. And you could be behind or you could be ahead. Like you could be chipping away at their lead or you could be extending your lead. But either way, you need to be scoring points to break someone. So like if they're way ahead of you or they're ahead of you at all and you're chipping away at them and scoring points every time they look up at the scoreboard, you're a little closer, you're breathing on them, you're pressuring them, you're back to the center before them every single time. Like that's how you break somebody. Once again, gonna go back to David Taylor just because it's fresh in my mind and just the way that he destroyed Yazdani. And like the very end, he got this takedown and you could tell he was so tired, but he was back on the line in the center. 30 seconds left. Yazdani's taking his time, getting up, and then once he finally gets up, he has to look in the center and see DT in position, ready to go. The score's 7-1. Like, you're broke, dude. Like, it's it. So, anyway, summation: to break someone, you need to have pressure, pace, and points. The 3 P's to breaking someone. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Glad to be back. Gonna be hitting you guys with some new content. As always, like, subscribe, comment, and let us know kind of the things that you're going through, maybe with your team or the questions you have for your particular situation in your wrestling journey, and we'll do our best to answer it because that's what we're here for, just trying to spread the good news. Shout out to M-Stamp Media for helping out with these and producing these, and you're going to notice we're going to be doing some different things and adding some different, edits and highlights, and hopefully make these even more attractive. And yeah, so Turner Talk number 41, breaking somebody. Thanks.